Hey, hey, hey there, my Tyler Perry Zatima fans. Now these episodes are getting a little bit better. I'm warming up, y'all. I'm warming up. Right now, we're talking about season 1, episode 2, Water Under the Bridge. And we know that pertains to Fatima and Belinda and Zach. Even though it's supposed to be water under the bridge, Fatima's still holding a little grudge against Zach. And I'm not liking that part about it right now. So it starts off how it ended. Episode 1 ended with Belinda walking in and she tells Fatima that she and Zach had sex. And Fatima's like, what did you say? And Angela and Bryce, they're little two dummies. They gonna try go and repeat it while Zach is sitting there like, shit, don't shit, Bryce, all of that. And I was like, oh no, oh no, Bryce is gonna be the little airhead friend that Zach has or whatever. He's supposed to work with Gary, so he can't be that kind of a spacey kind of guy. I don't know if that his personality that they're portraying right now is gonna fit his character and the job that he has. Anyway, so Angela suggests that the three friends go outside and discuss it. I like that part. It was, very mature thing to do. But then that Belinda, she seems to me like she's gonna be a problem. I don't know what it is about her, but I could see right now she gonna be a problem in this series. And so she stood there dogging out Zach in his house in front of her bestie Fatima, and she knows Fatima's into him, and she's calling Zach a raggedy ass nigga and all of this stuff, and then at that, how you gonna roll up to your girl's house to meet her man, and you got a slit way up to the hip bone of your thigh? That slit was way up her thigh, past the halfway mark, y'all, almost at the hip. So what are you trying to do? How do you roll up to your girl's house looking like you hooking? Or looking like you about that the cleavage and everything? Like, where you going? To meet a man, or you meeting her man? So I got feeling something about this Belinda chick. I'm going to tell y'all right now. And then when they go out to talk, she going to grab the bottle of wine, talking about this getting real ghetto. No, what you just did, going back to we need this wine, and grabbing the bottle and walk with it. You ain't grab no glasses. And you talking about ghetto? No, girl, you being ghetto. I can see that right now. Anyhow. So then she gonna tell the girls that when Zach hit it and quit it, she got so upset that she went to the salon and told Karen. They like, what? Did you do what? Mind you, Belinda herself was dead ass wrong as well, because she knew he had a girl and she did it. And then plus she added that, oh, Karen nice, and she still does my hair. I said, what? Talking about, what else did she say? Karen told me he ain't shit. No, I said, okay, come on. I mean, the only thing I got going right here to say right now is that at least it was 2 years ago. It was before Fatima. She can't really get mad. Well, I was wrong about that, wasn't I? Because she was mad. So meanwhile, Zach and Bryce, they're in there talking, and Zach lets him know he don't have time to be worrying about his past because he's trying to move forward with his future. And I said, holla, that's right, Zach. And you keep that same mind frame, because you know what you and Fatima got right now. Can't let this little hoochie girl get in the middle of it. So then the ladies come back in, and Fatima's energy is different. It's not good. It's definitely not good, And Bryce with his big mouth is asking, are we still doing this, having dinner? And Angela's like, of course we are. He's like, well, because, I thought under the circumstances we wouldn't. And I'm like, Lord, if you don't shut up and stop talking, you're spacey. So Zach asks Fatima, are you good? And she says, yeah, I'm fine. And he says, she good? And she goes, come on, let's just eat. I said, come on, Fatima. This is bad. So at the dinner table, Zach is secretly giving Belinda the middle finger. And I was laughing. He acted like he's scratching his face with his middle finger. And she rolling her eyes. And then Angela told Bryce, Fatima don't like your boss. And he's like, really? He's a nice guy. And Fatima's like, do we know the same Gary? And so Bryce says, maybe you should give him the benefit of the doubt. And that's when Belinda and her little shady self says, yeah, like you gave Zach Fatima. Girl, I don't care how much alcohol you drink. You ain't got no right to be doing that at somebody's house. So she talking about Fatima as her sorority sister and close friend, and she don't want nobody to dog her out, and we need to discuss this and all this stuff. But you know what? We never heard anything about Fatima being in a sorority on sisters. I don't know why Tyler threw that in. So he must going to try to get some sorority things going, because just to throw that out of nowhere, there's something else got to come out of that. I'm feeling, Anyways, Belinda keeps, running off her mouth at the table until Zach gets fed up and he goes off on her. He put Belinda in check, which I felt Fatima should have done, but didn't, And he told her, ain't no man gonna sit there and let you come in his house and be talking any disrespectful way or any, talking down to him and stuff. And he let her know how he and Fatima feel about each other, and, that they love each other, and letting Belinda know that she don't even know him. And we see that Belinda didn't tell the whole story as to what happened between her and Zach, that he said she was calling him 5 times a day, texting him. He ignored it, texted him 7 times a day. He's ignoring it, not responding. And the fact that what she didn't know is that Karen and Zach were broken up at the time when he ran into her in the airport and had to sex her one time. He told her she's just bitter is what she is. And he was right. And so Fatima called herself like, Zach, I see where you heading, like wanting him to calm. He said, I got to calm down. No, I'm not going to calm down, because she's not going to come in here and do that. And he gets up. He said, I'm just going to get up and walk out. She's like, Zach. And Bryce is like, wait, Zach. And he just leaves, and Bryce runs after him, Meanwhile, Belinda's looking at Fatima apologized. I'm sorry. I didn't mean this to happen. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. She had to say sorry about 8 times at least. And I'm sitting there going, they was like, we said we wouldn't let nobody get in between our friendship. But what kind of friend is that would do that in your house and ruin your dinner? I'm sorry. But anyway, so Bryce catches up with Zach outside, and he lets him know that Belinda was wrong and that, Zach handled that situation the best he could. In the meantime, the 2 girls, Belinda and Angela, they left together and sent Bryce a text to meet them at the house. That was that. So then we have Zach gets back home, and Fatima's up there lotioning up and getting ready for bed and acting almost like nothing happened, because he said he don't have no appetite. And she's like, why? And he's like, really? You gonna sit there and act like that? So she tells him, she recalls that Belinda telling her about a guy that she met who blew her mind. And Zach goes, yeah, I did blow her mind. And she slapped him on the back of the head. I said, that's right. Slap him again. Slap him 2 times. So she says she can't be concerned about his past. Listen to this. She said she can't be concerned about his past. Now, her concern is how he treats her going forward, right? But then he tries to kiss her and she turns her head. He says, so you are still mad and stuff. And they had promised they would never go to bed mad, but it seems like that might be happening. So she's saying, I'm not. But then she asks him how many other women that she got to worry about this happening, that he slept with. I'm like, huh? Wait a minute. That's his past, And Zach said, I'm not doing this with you. And then he asks her, because she kept asking how many? 175? And she jumped in. He's like, damn. And then he turns it on her. He asked her the question. He said, how many you done slept with? And then all of a sudden she want to go to bed. He said, 5? 75, 200, and she said, oh, now you're getting ridiculous. He said, oh, now you're saying something at 275 was okay, but 200 was a problem. I said, oh gosh. Anyway, in the morning, you see Fatima trying to sneak out and still won't give him a kiss. And I don't know why they focused the camera on her shoes, them Tom Fords. I said, okay, they got a placement of a advertisement placement in the show. I guess. I don't know what that is. But anyway, Zach Zach sees her and says something, and he's like, so you gonna leave and not give me a kiss goodbye? She's like, maybe you want to hit that with some, mouthwash first and all this stuff. I was like, Fatima, don't be like that. See, and that's what I'm not liking, because she knew this about him. Now you done moved in with him, and now you still acting like this. Every one of y'all, both of y'all have a past. Just remember that. So anyway, Zach decided to call. When she leaves, Zach calls on Bryce and asks about the SEC, and he told him that someone named Gretchen Taylor will probably be. I swear he said Taylor, but it can't be, because his name is Zachary Taylor. Did he say Gretchen Taylor? That would be weird if they were related, isn't it? Anyway, I must have got the wrong last name. Anyway, she's going to be calling. And he said he had a missed call. He said, well, call that number back and make sure, because she's a real biatch and has been known to tear people's lives apart. And he don't want her to think that he's avoiding them. I said, if she didn't leave a damn message, if she left a message, then you would call it back. But if you didn't leave a message, then why he got a call? Anyway, so Zach calls her and she says she'll be at his house at 12 p.m. And when he asked if she needs the address, she had hung up. So he called Bryce back and gave him the update. Then we had Angela. She calls Fatima and asks how she's doing and tells her that Belinda feels like ish. And she should be, I feel. And, Fatima's like, I don't want her to feel that way. Yeah, she should. And they mentioned that she drinks all the time. She had a couple of drinks before, coming there. So that's what part of the issue is. She started running off her mouth when she drank too much. Anyway, she asks what she thinks about Bryce. Angela asked her what she thinks about Bryce, and Fatima says she likes him. She was right, and she said apparently you like him too. And then Fatima stops by, Belinda's house because Angela suggested it. So she said it was on her way to work, so she stops by. You can't be coming. She told her you can't be coming at my man like that, because she messed up the whole night. She really messed up the whole night, and Belinda's still apologizing and all that stuff. And to me, my thought is Belinda needs to not drink. If you ask me, she shouldn't, because she's going to pop off her mouth at the wrong person and get that ass beat. So she need to watch it, her little self. Anyhow, so Fatima lets Belinda know that he really makes her happy and to back up a bit. And Belinda said, she feels she needs to apologize to Zach as well. And Fatima said, oh, no, now's not the time. Give him some time, And Belinda did make a point to tell Fatima that she's not interested in Zach anymore, anything like that. I'm like, I don't know if I believe that. I don't think I believe it at all. And then it ended with Zach meeting with Gretchen from the SEC, and she's very cool and maybe even cold towards Zach. He answers her questions perfectly. Even I was impressed by Zach's responses. I was like, you better go ahead, Zach, And I was believing him too. But Gretchen felt he was rehearsed, and then she said it was just he answered them too good, and then pulled out that picture of Tony, the senator's wife, and said that her husband has he's on the Intel committee, and says you got a tip from her, and she's going all off and said, you want to tell me the truth, or should I open this up to the FBI? And it went off like that. And I was like, damn, girl, she is a piece of work. Anyways, y'all, that was my quick review on this episode. It is getting good. I'm looking forward to seeing how Zach will answer the last question that this lady Gretchen left for him. So I'm looking forward to that. And for those of you who haven't subscribed to my channel as of yet, please take a moment right now and help my channel grow. Hit that subscribe button, then hit the notification bell. It'll let you know every time Barbie J uploads a new video. Then I ask that you hit that like button, which is the thumbs up button. Write a comment and share the video. This your girl Barbie J saying peace.